why the price?
Well, we've been called race grifters. We've been called hucksters, everything. And to be quite honest, what we charge is $5,000 for a dinner for 10 people, okay? That's not a lot of money. If you consider you go out to a nice restaurant in Cherry Creek and you have cocktails, you have wine, you have dinner, you have dessert, that's not a lot of money. And this is what people need to understand. Saira and I don't pay ourselves from the business. We pay the woman who works with us, okay? And we put the rest of the money back into the business. We don't.
Well, functionally, it doesn't matter if it's $50,000 or, $5 or 5 cents. You know why people are worked up about this? Because white people think that them doing this work is charity and we should be paying them. So even a penny would be too much. So the fixation on price is 100% racist and 100% white supremacy. Why don't you go see, it's not just the dinner, it's the prep time. Like our resident white woman, Lisa Bond, spends time prepping these women. It's the 2 hours, right? Food, wine, all of it. And then afterwards, Regina and I are available all the time to talk to them. Lisa does another Zoom. We broke it down. It's like very little per hour. White women will pay for a purse, no problem. How much do they pay for their yoga? How much do they pay for their culturally appropriated yoga? How much do they pay for their exercise classes, right? That's a nothing. Go find out, just do a deep dive on how much Robin DiAngelo and Glennon Doyle charge for 30-minute lectures. It is tens of thousands of dollars, no problem there. But white people think anti-racism work is charity and we should be paying them. So again, it doesn't matter if it's a penny or if it's $5,000 or $50,000. It is racist. It's racist. The fixation on money is racist, and we have a chapter on that in the book.
Yeah.
Why do this work? It's got to be exhausting. I think on some level, even traumatizing. You guys are so talented in so many different eclectic ways. You could be doing anything with your time and energy. Why commit to doing this work?
Well, I have children and grandchildren. I want the world to be a better place for them. I want the world to be a better place for, I have gotten in this space in my life when I'm out in public. I greet all black people, kings and queens. My daughter said to me, Mom, stop. It's really weird. Stop. I'm like, no, I'm not going to stop because you know what? No one affirms us. We have to learn to affirm ourselves. So I do this work so that hopefully black people can have a better opportunity at equity, at work, at jobs, at housing, at education. That's why I do this work. And I'm at a certain level, where I can do it. And that's what I feel I should be doing.
We get asked this a lot. Why do this work? How can you do this work? And here's my question to everybody. Why are you not doing this work? What is happening right now? We are in not a slow march towards fascism. We are in a fast march to fascism. And not just our kids and our grandkids, humanity. Humanity on Earth. Mother Earth is rightfully kicking us out, Nothing matters more than saving humanity, and humanity will not be saved until and unless white supremacy is eradicated, and white supremacy will not be eradicated until everybody eradicates it from themselves. So I have a question to everybody listening, watching. Why are you not doing this work? Tell me what is more important than saving humanity, and we'll talk once you come up with a better answer.
Yeah. And I like to help white people understand that white supremacy is killing you too. Our quest to destroy the earth for profit is killing you and your children also. Gun manufacturers are making money on the lives of our children. Are you okay with that?
There's this thought, and I don't remember which one specifically said this, but it struck me when we were talking about this idea. I feel like white privilege has been this, kind of new moniker that you throw out there, and it's like, it's sweet. Like, you could get a white person, oh yeah, like I've got white privilege. But is that just another way of saying white supremacy? And yes. That is such a, that is a shocking word for white people. But this is, like you say, you're very bold and brazen and raw in the book. This is white supremacy.
Yes.
How do you make that digestible for white women?
I don't care about making it digestible for white women. You will never hear me say the little DEI buzzwords. What's that one, Saira? I'm sorry, the little microaggressions. There's no such thing as a microaggression. That's a racial aggression, okay? You don't hear me talk about the type of racism that you don't see or people don't think about. Unconscious bias. Y'all know. Jane Elliott proved that you know when she says, okay, how many of you nice white people would trade places with a black person in this society? They know.
Yeah, and further to that, this whole notion that if you know, at the time of this taping right now, being nicer hasn't ended racism. Saying things nicer hasn't ended racism. Maybe by the time it airs, that'll be different and everything's all taken care of. But it doesn't matter how you say it, it's what you're saying. So we could be massaging people's feet, we could be massaging people's shoulders, we could be baking them cakes. Us calling white people sends them into a fit, right? So if no matter how you say it, it's gonna land like a thud for a lot of white folks, why not just be blunt and call a thing? Just say it simply. And here's the reality, a lot of white people love our work. A lot of white people are doing the work. I mean, there's a reason we're getting all of this attention. It's because it's working. And I'll tell you what, Fox News doing a 5-minute primetime piece comparing our movies airing in Canada to Pearl Harbor, because two random black and brown women in Denver, Colorado, having dinners with white women, you know what they care about? They don't care about us. We are nobodies. We are a black and brown mass, right? They care because they know that our theory is true. If white women start to dismantle their own white supremacy and their racism, the whole charade ends. The entire thing is over. They know that and they're scared.
And I think we need to also understand that white women, look at Roe versus Wade, that's on white women. You know, if you want to lose your bodily rights because of white supremacy, well, this is what we get, a reversal of Roe versus Wade. Is it worth it?